Hi everyone, I'm Silvia, and in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to make origami animals. I've chosen 3 different designs. We've got a jumping frog, and we've got a fox hand puppet. You can move its little mouth like that. And we've got origami fish, which is quite cool. I'm using just normal white paper, but you will have special coloured paper that you can use to match the colour of your animals. And I'm going to show you how to do it because the paper instructions can sometimes be a bit confusing. Some top tips for origami: be patient, think about where you're going to fold before you actually do it, because once you commit you can't get rid of the fold. Top tip number 2, don't be afraid to start again if it goes wrong. Just do another one, it'll probably be easier to do that. Top tip number 3, yes, once you commit to a fold, make sure you really go for it. Press down, make sure that it's really folded in, because that's the key to getting a successful shape at the end. Top tip number 4, have fun. Yeah, let's do it. So this is how to make your origami jumping frog. You will need a square piece of origami paper. So the first step, let me just position so you can see what to do, is fold the right edge over the left edge, like so. So again, align the corners and then press down like so. Then you fold the top right corner diagonally down to align with the left edge. Like so. Make sure that's nice and creased. Then you unfold it and you can see what kind of mark that's left. Fold the top left corner diagonally down to align with the right edge, so you do the same on the other side. And then you unfold, flip the paper over to the other side. There we go. Then you fold the top edge down to meet the lower ends of the diagonal creases you just made. So have a look at where your creases are. Bring that down and fold. You should see the creases here and here. Then you unfold it again. Flip the paper back over to the other side. Then, tricky stage, bring the top left and right edges down. I need to work this out myself, to be honest. Yes, okay, so it says bring the top left and right edges forward and down, flattening the paper into a triangle shape. So you want to get these 2 triangles and push them in towards each other. It's a bit tricky because the folds need to be pushed into each other, like so, and it should come into place. Yeah, and then you have like a little house type shape. So fold that nicely. Then fold the bottom edge up to meet the bottom of the triangular top section. There we go. So it should look like this. Then you fold the right edge over to the middle. You can fold the right side of the top triangle over to the left if you need to. So we've got right edge going to the middle. So you've got something like that. And you repeat it on the other side. This is a bit tricky because you can fold the outer triangle in as well. You have to make sure it aligns properly. So you've got something like that. Then you fold the bottom edge up to align with the bottom of the triangle, like so. Mine may be considerably smaller than yours, but that doesn't matter. Push that down. Then you fold the top left and right corners of the lower flap diagonally inwards and down. Inwards and down, like that. 1 and 2. Something like this. Yours could be straighter as well. Then you unfold the last couple of steps. So you unfold all of this at the bottom. You've got some kind of creased bottom here. Bring the inner corners of the lower section up and outwards to create a boat-shaped flap. So you pull them out. There we go. There's my boat coming into play. Then fold the right and left lower points downwards. And folding down. So I've got my boat, then you push that in and bring the two sides down carefully. There we are. To make the frog's back legs, fold the points diagonally outwards. So you're going to want your frog's legs to be sticking out like this. Then you fold the left and right corners of the top triangular section diagonally up. So this is what that means. 1, 2. Have a look at that. Fold the bottom of the frog up along the centre. Right. this gets very fiddly. So you just want to push it all the way up. There we go. Then fold the edge back down, creating a pleat. This will be the frog's spring. Then you've got your pleat. And you've got a spring. Fold the legs back. Look at this little guy. So the frog is now complete. You can use your finger. The important thing is here is to fold the body back far enough so it can actually jump. And like I say, you can use several attempts to do this, but it should work. And then you can draw a little face on your froggy. There are his little eyes, and he's ready to go, he's ready to jump. So this design is the origami fox puppet. Again, you'll need a square piece of origami paper. So the first step is to fold the right edge of the paper over to the left. Fold that nicely. Then you unfold. Fold the top edge of the paper down to the bottom edge. Make sure it's nice and even. Align the corners, that's the most important thing to do. There we go. Then you fold the right edge to align with the central vertical crease. So there's your fold here. And you align it. Then you do the same on the other side with the left. Don't commit to a fold unless you're absolutely sure, because with origami you can't go back. There you go, it's like a little book. Then you fold the top left point of the right section diagonally down to the right. So this is fiddly. You bring it down, align it nicely, like so. Then you unfold it and open out the right section like this. Flatten it like so, using the diagonal crease to create a house shape. So you bring it down. And this is what I've got on this side. Then you repeat the same process on the left side. So I'm going to try and remember what I did. Yes, so I folded this part down. I opened it up. And I created a house. So you should have two identical sides. like this. Very even. I'm pleased with that. Then you flip the paper over, so it should look like this. Fold the right edge towards the middle. Just the last section, like so. Then you do the same on the left side. Ta-da! Fold the top layer of the bottom right point diagonally up to the left. So it's not all of it, just the top bit. Another tricky situation. Now, this is what happens when your paper is not exactly a square, so I'm going to carry on because I cut it myself, but you should have already square paper. Fold the top layer of the bottom section diagonally up, creating a crease that runs from the bottom left corner up to the right corner of the lower section, like so. Yeah, it's coming together. Fold the front layer up to the top. This will create an ear. Let's have a look. Yeah. Careful not to rip your paper, a bit like I just did. And there you've got your first ear. Flip the model over to the other side. Yeah, and it should look like this. Repeat the same process on this side, but this time it's the left side. So you need to fold this triangle up, and then do a little diagonal, making sure to not break the paper. And then you fold it up to create an ear, like so. So you should have symmetrical ears. Then you rotate the model, so you want it, when you're looking at it, you want it to be like this. Pull the model open from behind and squash the mouth inwards. This is the fun bit. Ooh. So pull it out from behind, squish the mouth in. And it comes alive. And when you squish it in completely, you're able to play with it like a puppet. I don't know if you can see very well. You've got the ears. And the mouth of this little creature who is happy to see you. And again, you can draw the eyes to make it more lifelike, give it a little personality. Maybe a nose as well. And there you have it. A talking fox. And now we're going to do the origami fish. So take your square piece of paper again, and you're going to fold the bottom edge this time up to the top edge. So let's begin like that. Then you unfold it. Let's get back to how it was, and you can see your crease. Fold the right edge over to the left edge. And unfold it so we get almost, 4 squares within one big one. Flip the paper over to the other side. It doesn't really matter in this case, but if you're using coloured paper it does, with colours on different sides. Then you fold the bottom right corner diagonally up to the left corner. Here we go. So again, I cut this paper myself, so it's not going to be aligned perfectly. There we go. Then you unfold it. And you do the same on the other side. Fold the bottom left corner diagonally up to the right. Unfold again and bring the left and right edges forward and down. This is very important. So you push those together and those together. There we go. Yes, and it comes in. So you get a triangle shape. Something a bit more aligned than my own, but that's what you're looking for. Fold the bottom left and right points up to the top point. One. And 2. Fold it nicely. Then take the top left point and bring it down to the bottom edge. Like this. Make a small pinch to mark the middle point. Well, we've done that. Fold the point back up to the top. Then you fold the left and right points of the front flaps to meet the crease you made in the previous step. So we've got 1 and we've got 2. So it should look a little like this, yeah? Fold the top left and right points down to align with the middle point. Bring it down and bring it down. Then you open out the front right flap and slot the flap above inside. So this is very tricky. You've got a little opening here and you slot this piece of the paper inside so it fits nicely. And you repeat on the other side. In we go. And in we go. Then you flip the paper over. So you've got your triangle on the other side. Fold the left and right diagonal edges diagonally down to align with central vertical crease. I see. So one and two. Fold the bottom left section diagonally outwards, making the top of the new flap horizontal edge. Yeah. Flip the left section over to the right. So that means bringing it over. So this is the side of your fish. And then you pick up the fish and blow into it. So this is your fish, and at the moment it's flat. What you've got to do, you've got to blow into here to inflate it so it comes to life. And what you should end up with is a little fishy, and you can draw a little eye on it. And there you go. So what we have done, we've made a fish, a little fox puppet, and our good froggy friend. So I hope you found that easy to understand, and yeah, you can make as many of them as you like. Happy origami making!